Bill here, Michigan Dirt Cup 2012 IMIS. How we doing?
Doing good.
At Mark, right?
Right.
Took me a second there. Schoenfeld headers. Schoenfeld, I want to thank you guys so much for being a part of Michigan Dirt Cup. We got a lot of competitors out there right now running your headers. What can we talk about for next year? What is Schoenfeld doing for us?
Basically just taking some time, doing some dyno testing with some of the stuff we've got now. Playing with some different lengths, different diameters, collector diameters. Spending a lot of time on the dyno trying to, basically build a better product.
So, do you guys build at all the muffler system at all that goes to the headers?
Yeah, we pretty much build them from the ground up. I mean, from the flange all the way out to collectors on pavement cars. We do the whole tailpipe assembly, Y pipes, merge collectors, the whole thing.
So, can you end the myth right now, or is it still true? Louder is better, because I could have swore I heard some pretty quiet cars last year win some races.
Yeah, I mean, we had some quiet cars that were 900 plus horsepower at Knoxville, and you don't have to be loud to be fast, but if I'm a fan sitting in the grandstands, I like all that noise, man. That's cool.
But on a competitive sense, when a racetrack says we have a decimal point to hit, and you guys have a muffler system that will fit that, don't worry about losing all that horsepower.
Yeah, I mean, you may lose a little bit of horsepower with a muffler, but if everybody's on the same muffler, then the racing's still the same, and that's the important part. As a matter of fact, not necessarily having as much horsepower kind of helps the racing, because the drivers want to go as fast as they can, but also from a fan standpoint, it's a little quieter, and at the same time, the racing's just as good, if not better.
Well, I'm not sure if I should say this on air, but you guys definitely have a very strong header, because I was at a competitor's place and it got pushed in pretty good, and I'm thinking, well, you're going to have to call them up and get another one, and lo and behold, they had one of them come-alongs, I think it's called. They strapped a come-along around it, they just stretched it right back out, and off they went.
Yeah, I certainly don't recommend doing that, but we're just a phone call away if they ever tear it up bad enough they need another one. But when you've been around the business for 38 years and you've seen some of the stuff we've seen, you pretty much get a feel for what you need to do to build a good quality product. And we've actually expanded some things at our shop. Got a robotic welder coming in to do some welding for us. So we're looking forward to working with you guys and other people and having an outstanding year in 2013.
Great. Well, if let's say I like to show off my product, can they get different colors, or are you guys stuck with the two colors, or can I call up and say I want a different color?
Well, doing different colors is kind of tricky. You can do a header with no paint at all, and just put, our thing is to put transmission fluid on them, recommend transmission fluid, which kind of turns them a nice color of blue or kind of a gunmetal kind of color. Or you can have them coated with the ceramic coating like we've got back here, nice and shiny, coats the inside and the outside. And there's some company in Houston now that's kind of doing some coating with different colors, but it's very limited onto the colors that they have, and it's a little more expensive.
Well, I'm very interested in this gun, because everyone loves guns right now. Of course, I've been watching this Duck Dynasty or something like that. And so if they want that gun look, what was the trick again on that?
Before you start the car, just take, and it can be a painted header right out of the box, but before you start the car, just take some automatic transmission fluid, pour it on a rag, start wiping the entire header down with that, and it's better if you can take the car outside, start it up, because it's going to smoke a little bit, and just get it going with some transmission fluid, get the heat to kind of burn that transmission fluid in there, and it kind of turns them blue as they get hot, and it's really a neat color. But take a look at a lot of the sprint cars or modifieds around that kind of coat their headers with something, keep them a little bit cleaner, and they're all about the same color. It's a really neat color.
Well, again, I want to thank you guys so much for helping out the competitors out there. Please, if you guys are looking for headers, you guys have a website. Lane Automotive is with us and All-Star and stuff like that, but they can definitely go to your website. I've been talking to everybody else out there, and I believe you guys are the same way. Because I'm not the smartest person, a lot of racers are much smarter than I am, but when they have a question, they can call you, correct? Actually call you and get a question and answer.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we've got, an office with some tech guys in there that have been around forever. All of our tech guys and everybody in the office has been there for a long, long time. We've been in business 38 years, so we know a thing or two about headers. We've got an in-house chassis dyno that we dyno a lot of customers' cars. We dyno a lot of our own stuff, so any question they have, they can just give us a call or go to our website, schoenfeldheaders.com, and we'll be glad to help them out.